Good. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sean P back again. And speaking of top 50 New York MCs, which Melle did make the list, number 43. Back to the topic or discussion at hand with Melle and Eminem. And yesterday, I did a video on Melle's garbage response to Eminem. I mean, garbage, absolute garbage response, which you could see in my previous video vlog from yesterday. But since then, there have been developments in the story. Melle, as of yesterday, did a formal, I would say almost 2-page apology to Eminem, basically saying, listen, I give up, dog. I give up. Like, you got too much of a dedicated fan base and your lyrical skills are way too above mine to battle you. And the only thing I have to say is, I told you so. I told you that this, from the jump, was an easy publicity ploy for my man because I think he wanted to get back in the hip-hop game. Maybe not in rap music, but in like a podcast, or he wanted attention in the hip-hop game because I think Melle, in the end of the day, felt that the OGs were being slighted. The OGs weren't getting their respect. So I think he jumped on the Eminem is overrated or Eminem is great cause he's white bandwagon because it was a niche topic to pick. It was the sexy topic to jump on. So he jumped on the white privilege narrative. And with that, all of the M haters, M detractors, Eminem ops joined on to his side. That's where you see all of these guys all of a sudden saying, oh, Melle he's a hip-hop icon. He needs to be respected. How come you don't have any respect for the old school? I will guarantee you that less than half of those Eminem haters ever listened to a full album from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 and Melle. I'll guarantee you that. They don't listen to his music or support his music worth shit. They only like the fact he called out Eminem because it was Eminem. That's it. So really what I think, the logic happened is once he did the interview circuit, he got popularity with that. Then he did his little, after the internet controversy, he did his little weight room reaction video talking about Eminem and talking about white America and how, him being a white MC is not the same as being a black MC. So he took that, miscontextualized that, and created his little video to pump up his podcast and YouTube page. So everybody filed on to that YouTube page, and majority of those people only came to his YouTube page because they were M haters and they wanted to see him hate on Eminem, go the Lord Jamar route, right? So after that, what happens? The Easy Mill diss. The Easy Mill song comes out. Everybody gets everybody talking, everybody up in a buzz. And I think that Eminem haters really looked at Melle as like a hope to diss and battle Eminem. They really looked at this guy like, yo, he can really do it. And how a man has been detached from music for over 30 years. Because, listen, I have not heard a new Melle verse, song, album, EP, whatever, of note, really since the mid-'80s. What has he done? Where is his musical contribution? So they expected this dude to come and deliver on something, and he totally bombed on that. Bombed completely with that Kickback trash. He bombed completely. And I think to the point where Melle was getting roasted on his own page. But see, this is the thing. He thought those people were coming to his page, coming for him because they admired him. Nah, fam. They were coming there because they wanted to hate on Eminem and you were hating on Eminem. They were Eminem haters, most of those guys. And when they find out you were trash lyrically and trash just overall, they said, fuck this dude. He ain't shit. And they let him know about it in his comments page. And his ego was hurt as shit because the statements in here, I tell you what, man, I've never seen a total about face, begging for forgiveness from one dude because he put Eminem on like a godly level on this. You know what I mean? He's saying, I want to take ownership from this. My unfortunate choice of words suggesting that his success is solely attributed to the color of his skin was in no way reflective of my genuine beliefs. What? So he didn't believe it now, but he said it. I mean, oh my God. And something I left out yesterday, Eminem did shout him out at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame speech and paid homage to Melle, and he mentioned that in here too. That's another thing. So, as I said, this was a bad look for hip-hop. Here's a hip-hop pioneer that Eminem has done so much for hip-hop, so much for expanding the brand globally and to the suburban fan bases through MTV, through more I would say non-urban channels. And he paid homage to him in a speech, which I knew he did. I thought it was like a Grammy Street speech, but he did it at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame speech. Bad look, bro. Bad look. You know what I mean? And yep. As I told you, you know what I mean? I thought he felt he was really getting that energy back. Like, oh, people are really feeling me because they were putting him on a pedestal because of what he said about Eminem. But once he got put in his place after the realest diss, nah, man, he realized he can't compete. Which, this is hilarious. This is like a legit soap opera. So, a couple of things, right? So, that's really what I think happened. But I also think that I do think a couple of OGs got in his ear because it just happens that this formal apology letter was coming out right after the 50th anniversary of Hip Hop Yankee Stadium concert, which there was a lot of unity going on. I mean, Nas and whatchamacallit, what's his name? Pieced up their beef. I can't believe it. Name on the tip of my tongue of the guy. But, Nas was having a beef with another 80s hip hop icon. And, they pieced up their battle, their little beef, and he apologized to Nas at the Hip Hop 50 concert. So, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that the shit is going on the way it happened. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. That just takes the cake, man. That just takes the cake of what I was saying. And again, it's exactly what I was telling you before. I hate to be the guy that told you I told you so, but I'm the guy that told you I told you so. That this was for publicity. I think dude really was feeling himself because you could tell he was really feeling himself after that that diss that he put out there, man. He was really feeling himself. about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I mean, and I think a couple of OGs did get in his ear. Maybe a LL, maybe a Fat Joe talk to Melle and say, "Look, dog, this is a bad look." You know what I mean? We're doing everything. I mean, MC Shan, that was it. MC Shan and Nas pieced up their dispute after MC Shan called out Nas, you know, and they pieced it up backstage. So it's like, I think, and that's why I said it was a bad look for hip hop, because hip hop should be about unity and bringing people together, which is, it's really the only genre that does that. Everybody overseas, suburbs, urban, they embrace. So with all of that, it's a bad look for hip hop. And I do think some of the OGs got to him and let him know, like, look, man, like, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate us all being great and do that. And I think he did that as well. You know what I mean? But again, this is the end of the Melle / Eminem beef, but just hate to say it, he popped shit and apologized, like pretty much. So it is what it is, though, man. Again, we could close this chapter, but in the end of the day, it's not good for hip hop to just have petty beefing and calling people's legacies out like that. It's just not. So again, I'll be back. We gotta get back to that top 50 complex New York City MC list. But again, and I hate to say it to the M detractors, this is another win for Eminem, y'all. Another win. And another L for the M haters who actually thought that Melle stood a chance against Eminem in a battle. So with that, enjoy the rest of y'all afternoon. I'll catch up with y'all a little bit later. And I'll talk to y'all, all right? Peace.